What's up with it? This is TK with Cuts by Kelly. Before we get into this video, if you're interested in any of my haircuts, if that's why you're on this channel right now, you can just hit that link at the top corner and see me cut hair. Right now, I'm just going to talk about the Saints. By now, you should know I'm a Saints fan, and that's what this video is about. Just a review on that game last night against Green Bay. So, first of all, overall, I thought it was a sloppy game, but I'm not really mad at the outcome because Green Bay is a good team, so it was expected to be a close game, and also I was bracing myself for a loss too, so I'm not too surprised that happened. But if I'm going to do a few points, then let me just talk about the offense first, and then we'll go to defense and special teams. So let's talk offense. First, I'm going to go with the quarterback. Drew Brees, not one of his great games. Some things I took away from this game is that deep ball that everybody is concerned about. I'm not saying he can't throw it. I'm just saying he seems afraid to throw it. It's a few plays in the game, it seemed as though like they were trying to get down the field, but he was hesitant to throw the ball. So I think that's the problem with that. And during those times, we either took a sack or he just hurried up and just did his check down. So that's a concern for me. And deep ball, I mean, not 40 yards out, but I'm sure he could get it between the 20 and 30 yard range. He could throw it like that because I seen him do it. I think he did it one time at the beginning of the season, but still, he just hesitant to throw that ball, so that's a concern for me. Another thing is him with Sanders. Really not locked in too good yet. This game, he got him the ball for the first time on that last play of the second quarter before halftime. But I still thought that was going to get something going. He threw the ball to him a little bit more, but then it still wasn't as much as I thought it would be. I thought they was about to get way more chemistry than that. Now, as far as offensively with the play calling, I like early on that they had Murray in the game because he was gashing them for yards, but I think we kind of start slipping back to what we used to doing. That's throwing it and doing the little check downs, and we kind of got away from the run as the game progressed. Probably because we felt like we needed to put points on the board and we start getting the momentum, but I would still like to see him to slow it down sometimes, you know. I'm cool with winning the game 17-10 if that's possible, but yeah, I don't know if that's possible with the defense. But before we get into the defense, I think Kamara had a good game. Kamara looked real good. I had him on my fantasy last year. I'm kind of mad because last year, I figured he was hurt last year, and it proves to be right. He wasn't fully healthy last year, so he didn't have this breakout like he's doing right now. I mean, Kamara is awesome. That run on that little screen or whatever it was, and he slowed down, and I'm like, wow, bro, that's just talent. So yeah, Kamara had a good game. Not mad at Kamara one bit. I see they got Deontay Harris trying to sneak in the offense a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be the same when Michael Thomas come back, but right now he's in there. Now defensively, I thought the defense was doing okay. But we just can't get off the field on third downs. That's an issue for me. Like, we can't get off the field on third downs. Now, to their credit, I think they did enough for us to win the game. And before you say I'm tripping, I look at it as if Taysom Hill wouldn't have fumbled the ball, we should have went up 7 points. And the defense afforded us that opportunity with that 4th and 1. They made that stop, you know. it's been years since we had a shutdown defense. Our defense always play like gutsy, giving up points, and it's always like we need just that turnover or something to give us that edge, and they provide that for us. But besides that, like PJ Williams, I've been calling his name out, like Pooh Juice Williams. Like, man, this dude just like he's always there but not there. Like, he's around but he's not where he's supposed to be, and that's just him. So he gave up a few big plays. Lattimore hasn't come to the 2020 season yet. He's still stuck in 2019, I think, because right now he's just not that cornerback that he usually be. So maybe he come out this game and play better. He did good on that 4th and 1 though, but besides that, he's been late, and he's been contributing to pass interferences as well, and that's been a big problem for our team. The PI calls. The PI calls has been a big issue for us. It's like, the players be there, but they're not confident in their location. Like, when Marcus Williams got his PI call, I thought that was questionable. I thought the ball was just too high. But still, he wasn't confident. He was right there where he was supposed to be, but then he pushed the man for no reason. I just thought that was crazy. Now, Janoris Jenkins, the one in the end zone, that was just blatant. He was holding the man, and he just didn't want to let him go. But to his defense, Demario Davis gave that free play, and that was just ridiculous. But that's what Aaron Rodgers does. Aaron Rodgers, he has that good hard count. So yeah, he got him off, and that was just a mess up. But that was a turning point, if you want to say, because that could have, instead of them going up 10, they would have been up 6. But like I said, I think the Taysom Hill thing was way more important, because we was about to take the lead, which would have afforded us a little more time and a little more freedom on offense. Everything wouldn't have been so tense. But with that fumble, it put the defense back against the wall to make a stop against a high-powered offense. And they had the opportunity, but they didn't do it 2 times in a row. So I'm not going to really blame the defense on the loss, really. I think the turning point was when Taysom Hill fumbled the ball. And but still, I'm going to give the defense some responsibility, because that's 37 points on the board. That means, where were you? But like I said before, with the Saints, we've been having a team that's going to give up 20-something points. So it's always for us as defense to get 1 or 2 stops to let our offense get the cushion. And so right now, the offense just hasn't been getting that cushion like we needed them to. So yeah, that's the defense. Now let's talk about the officials. Now, officials, I'm not going to blame this game on the officials, because like I said, with everything that happened before, it ain't the officials' fault that we've been getting some of the PI calls and all that, because some of them have been right. But at the same time, like I said, the one with Marcus Williams, I didn't think that was a PI, because the ball was out of play. I thought if the ball was too high and uncatchable, it couldn't be a PI. So I thought that was a problem. Even on the 4th and 1, they put the thing on the first down, and like, I know everybody saw that. Like, the dude didn't get nowhere near the first down. But if it was up to them, that would have been a first down. But I'm happy they challenged it and they saw it. I think that officiating crew was horrible. And they usually grade the officiating crews throughout the season, so they can see who's going to do the playoffs and also who's going to do the Super Bowl. I give that crew a F. Even with the Malcolm Jenkins one, I thought that was an offensive push-off. It wasn't as aggressive, but it was there. and he caused some separation with that left arm, but you know they didn't give that to us, so I thought that was a problem. What else? I just think there's a few plays that's just kind of questionable. The horse collar, yeah, with Malcolm Jenkins. The dude didn't get nowhere near the neck, and they call horse collar tackle. He caught the man underneath at the back of his shoulder pads, at the bottom part of it, along the back area, and he got a PI. With a horse collar. I'm sorry about that, but he got a horse collar for that, and that's like what? And you know, hey, can't do nothing about that. Can't replay. They took out the PI replays and all that, but hey, for me that put them in a field goal range, I believe, and that extends a drive. So that's a big problem because that can change the momentum of a game. So just some of that, I just give that officiating crew an F. So maybe I'm in my feelings, but I think that's just facts. So special teams. I mean, I think they did good. Harris always do good with his returns. He had that fumble, but we recovered this, so no harm, no foul. Now, I'm not even mad at the onside kick because you already know the chances are 1 out of 100 that you get it. So if we don't get it, that's to be expected. If we get it, then they get points for it. So can't be penalized for that. Will Lutz always coming through in the clutch for us, so he made his field goals like he should. So special teams. Now Morstead had a bad punt, like 35 yards. I thought that wasn't good, but besides that, they still get an A. So overall, the game was sloppy. We played against a team that is 3-0 now. They were 2-0 when we played them, and they were 13-3 last year. So I can't be mad at this game as far as the loss goes. We should be able to learn from it, but we go up to Detroit and we play them. I'm expecting to win, just like I did for Las Vegas, but we know what happened. And on the bright side, I think for the last 2 years, or at least the year before last, one of them years, we was down like 2 or 3 games at the beginning of the season. Then we went on like a 9-game run. So this is the beginning of the season. We're far from over. I think we still have a long way to go, but I believe we could get there. So with that, this TK with Cuts by Kelly, man. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Check out my haircut videos, and also you can check out all my Who Dat videos. And yeah, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be up to date. Thank you for supporting this channel, to all of my subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that. So with that, I appreciate you. Who Dat? Black and gold to the Super Bowl. I almost forgot. I have to add this to my video. Atlanta Falcons. Y'all just do my heart something good.